Madeline. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines, lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines, they broke their bread and brushed their teeth and went to bed. They smiled at the good and frowned at the bad. And sometimes they were very sad. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said, "Pooh, pooh." And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavell. In the middle of one night, Miss Clavell turned on her light and said, "Something is not right." Little Madeline sat in bed and cried and cried. Her eyes were red. And soon after, Dr. Conn came. He rushed out to the phone. And he dialed Dan 10-6. "Nurse," he said, "it's an appendix." Everybody had to cry. Not a single eye was dry. Madeline was in his arm, in a blanket safe and warm. In the car with a red light, they drove out into the night. Madeline woke up 2 hours later in a room with flowers. Madeline soon ate and drank. On her bed there was a crank, and a crack on the ceiling had the habit of sometimes looking like a rabbit. Outside there were birds, trees and sky, and so 10 days passed quickly by. One nice morning Miss Clavell said, "Isn't this a fine day to visit Madeline?" Visitors from 2 to 4. Rita sang outside her door, tiptoeing in with slow face, with some flowers and a vase. In they walked and said, "Ah," when they saw the toys and candy and the dollhouse from Papa. The biggest surprise by far on her stomach was a scar. "Goodbye," they said, "we'll come again," and the little girls left in the rain. They went home and broke their bread, brushed their teeth and went to bed. In the middle of the night, Miss Clavell turned on the light and said, "Something is not right," and afraid of a disaster. Miss Clavell ran fast and faster. And she said, "Please, children, do tell me what is troubling you." All the girls cried, "Boo-hoo, we want to have our appendix out too." "Good night, little girls. Thank the Lord you are well. Thank the Lord you are well, and now to go to sleep." said Miss Clavell, and she turned out the light and closed the door. And that's all there is. There isn't any more. The end.